You ever get into one of those conversations where two people are both convinced that their city is the one to beat? That's Winston-Salem and Greensboro all day. If you're from the Triad, you already know the rivalry is real. But if you're thinking about moving to this part of North Carolina and can't decide between the two, I got you. Because the truth is, both cities bring something to the table. But depending on your lifestyle, your goals, and what you want out of where you live, one might just edge out the other. And listen, before we even get too deep into it, if you're watching this because you're looking to buy a home in the area, don't wait. Call me. All of my contact information is below in the description box. Let's figure out the best city for you and get you set up in the right property at the right price with the least amount of stress. That's what I do. I help people feel confident about where they're planting roots, not just what they're buying. Now let's talk. So when folks ask me, Keon, which city is better, Winston or Greensboro? Kind of smile to myself because I already know, but the answer really depends on you. But the conversation itself, that's always a good one. Now me personally, I live in Winston. I rep it, I love it. I know the heartbeat of this place. But I've also worked with enough clients that are moving to Greensboro that I respect it for what it is. So you're not gonna get a one-sided answer from me. What you will get is the real. What it's like to live in both cities, the day-to-day, and what kind of lifestyle that each support. Let's start with the feel. Winston-Salem got this artistic, almost soulful energy to it. It moves a little slower, in a good way. It's got history. You see it in the architecture, the old warehouses that have been flipped into art spaces, and the cobblestone downtown streets. But it also feels fresh, like it's evolving right in front of you. There's a lot of creativity in Winston, a lot of community too. You'll see people talking to each other at the farmer's market, folks volunteering, and neighbors waving at each other from their porches. Greensboro though, it moves different. It's busier, a little faster, a little flashier. It's more spread out, but more connected, if that makes sense. You've got the colleges, the corporate offices, big box retail, and big name concerts. It got a little bit of that small, big city feel, while Winston holds tight to its charm. If you're someone who loves having options for dining, nightlife, and shopping, Greensboro gonna appeal to you. You wanna hit up a national act at the Coliseum, or grab Ethiopian food on a Tuesday night, that's Greensboro. There's always something to do. But if you're more about cozy coffee shops, local art walks, and catching your breath from the hustle of life, Winston might feel more like a home for you. Let's talk commute real quick. Winston traffic is light. I'm talking real chill. You can get just about anywhere in 15 to 20 minutes. And the parking, not an issue. But Greensboro, still not crazy like Atlanta or anything, but it can get congested, especially around Wendover, Battleground, or near the college areas. If you're working remotely or have a flexible schedule, you probably won't care. But if you're commuting at rush hour, you'll feel the difference. Now schools, this one can get personal depending on who you ask. But here's my take. Both cities have strong schools, and both have schools that can use a little love. So it really comes down to the specific neighborhood you're in. I always tell my clients, don't generalize the whole district. Let's dig into the exact schools where your future home would be zoned for, and I'll walk you through all of that. What I would say is this, Winston has a real gem in the arts when it comes to education. From the University of North Carolina School of the Arts to various magnet programs focused on design, music, and visual arts. If your child has an interest in creativity, Winston nurtures that heavy. When it comes to higher education, both Winston-Salem and Greensboro show up strong. Winston is home to respected institutions like Wake Forest University, Winston-Salem State University, and the University of North Carolina School of the Arts, each bringing a unique energy to the city, from top-tier academics to the world-class arts. Greensboro, on the other hand, is packed with college presence, with UNCG, North Carolina A&T, Gifford College, and more, all within close reach. Whether you're looking for a strong liberal arts program, HBCU pride, or specialized arts training, both cities offer solid options for higher learning and that kind of vibrant, student-driven atmosphere that keeps things fresh. Let's hit on housing for a sec, since that's the heart of all of this. Winston-Salem tends to be a little more affordable than Greensboro across the board. You can get more house for your money, bigger lot, more character, especially in neighborhoods like Ardmore or Sherwood Forest. A lot of people moving from out of state are shocked by how much home they can afford in Winston. Greensboro homes tend to come at a slightly higher price point, but they're also newer in many areas. You've got neighborhoods that are still being developed, and new construction communities popping up left and right. If you like clean lines, open floor plans, and that new home smell, Greensboro got plenty of that. But again, both cities has options. You want historic? You got it. You want new construction? That's here too. You want a downtown condo or a ranch on a half acre? You can find that in either place. The real question is, what's your flavor? And I'll help you find it. Now I know people like to ask about crime, safety, and all of that. But here's the real talk. Every city has areas that you might want to avoid. That's not unique to Greensboro or Winston. What matters is understanding the neighborhood, looking at the trends, and tapping into the local knowledge. That's why I come in. I live here. I know where the energy is good, where the growth is, and where the hidden gems are. I won't let you land somewhere that just doesn't feel right. And then there's the culture. Now this part hits home. Winston-Salem has a rich southern feel that's rooted in history, tradition, and a strong sense of community. It's soulful, but not just in one way. You'll find influences from ethnicities blended together in a way that feels grounded and welcoming. You feel it in the food, the festivals, the art scenes, and the way that people talk to each other. Greensboro though, it got this lively, high energy vibe. It's more fast paced, more eclectic, with a real mix of cultures coming together. Both places have local makers, artists, and change makers doing their thing. Let's say you're into entrepreneurship. Both cities are actually really supportive of small businesses. Greensboro got a lot of co-working spaces and incubators, especially near downtown and near the colleges. Winston's got momentum too. The Innovation Quarter is bringing in tech, medicine, startups, and creatives. If you're trying to build something from scratch, either place can be fertile ground. But again, it comes down to your style. Greensboro has more developed park systems and greenways. If you're a biker or a hiker, or you got kids who love the playgrounds, you'll appreciate how much green space they got. But Winston's got its own vibe too. Selling late, Del Boredom, and that relaxed natural beauty without the crowds. You want to be outside? Either city will give you space to breathe. So here's the bottom line. Winston-Salem feels like home. It's intentional, it's artistic, it's grounded. Greensboro feels like opportunity. It's vibrant, it's active, it's dynamic. One isn't better than the other. They just hit different. The best way to know which one fits you, come see them both. Spend a Saturday in Greensboro, hit the mall, grab lunch downtown, catch a show, then spend Sunday in Winston. Grab brunch in Ardmore, walk downtown, drive through West End. Then give me a call and tell me how each one felt in your spirit. That's how we'll figure this out. Not just what looks good on paper, but what feels right for your next chapter. And when you're ready, I'm here. I help you navigate through this market with clarity, confidence, and calm. Whether you're Team Winston or Team Greensboro, or you might still be figuring it out, I got you. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an update on the Winston-Salem real estate market. And make sure you watch this video, as it will help you with your real estate search. And as always, remember, Keon has the keys. I'll see you in the next one.